House of Colour is a franchise organisation, and what that actually means is that when someone joins our organisation as a franchisee, they buy an effective geographical area, but they also buy so much more. They buy our 36 years experience, they buy all the training that they need to complete the job, but they also buy the rights to use the House of Colour brand, its name and its website. They effectively get a business in a box, which to me differentiates ourselves from our competitors. Lizzie and Sarah, you've just recently, last couple of years, joined us. So tell me, Sarah, why did you choose a franchise organisation like House of Colour versus something else?
The House of Colour brand was one that I was very, very familiar with, and I had been for a number of years, so I knew and trusted the integrity of the brand, and for me that was something that was really important. I wasn't prepared to leave the career that I'd worked really hard for an organisation that I didn't have implicit trust in, and with the House of Colour brand and organisation I absolutely did. It's value driven, which is really important to me as well. So I've always known from right when I started my career that I knew that I wanted to be able to help improve the quality of people's lives through the work that I was doing. And the higher I climbed up the ladder, it felt like the further away I was getting from that. And what I love the most about my House of Colour business is that it really gives me the opportunity to have a direct and lasting impact on specific individuals, and that's something that I've never had before. It allows me to be as driven and ambitious as I've always been, even though I'm juggling a young family at the same time, and it's the best career decision that I've ever made.
That's good. What about you, Lizzie? Why did you choose House of Colour?
It has just lifted my life. Like, it's just given me so much more confidence in what I can do, what I can wear, and so being able to have the right time to be able to take that into my own job, which did come many years later. I knew the House of Colour. There was just kind of no question. I suppose I had a part of me that did look at the whole research part, looking at what other options are out there. But like you say, when you know that you've got a company where all the branding is taken care of, the name speaks for itself really strongly, that carries such a lot of weight. And to know that you can go into an area and know that you can just really kind of smash that area, have a real kind of focus of where you can target yourself, that is really, really positive.
Sarah, talk to me about you're a mum of young children. How does that work?
It's challenging. It is challenging. My children are quite young at the moment. They're 5 and 3. So that does, they need me a lot. And what this business model enables me to do is to build a business around my family life. So I am there for school pickup and preschool drop off and pick up, and I see clients around those times. It allows me to work really flexibly. I've got my work and my family life blended, so I can accommodate both, and I have autonomy over the hours that I work as well. So it really sort of works with this family setup that I have. It hasn't been a prohibitive factor.
Lizzie, what are the best things about House of Colour other than the brand? What do you love about your job?
It just is the client relationships that you build. That is why I do this job. That is what keeps me going through it, and it gets me excited about it. It's not just somebody in the door and you do a process and then they're out the door. You are part of them getting this whole transformation and this whole confidence that they just develop and build, and you get to be a part of that. So when they walk out, you actually end up having regular contact with them afterwards. They send you photos of them and things, and just talk to you about how you've been a part of them changing. And you get people crying, you get people laughing and hugging, and I thrive off those relationships with people. So that is why I do what I do. I love it.
Yeah, I think we all probably feel like that. For me, it's just a joyful thing to see that transformation that we create is the bit that, how lucky are we get to do this job.
Absolutely. So very, very similar to Lizzie, and I think as image consultants it's almost that piece of helping people sort of reach their full potential and grow in terms of their confidence and self-assurance and self-acceptance as well, but working from the outside in. And I know that for a lot of clients it's a real catalyst for taking them sort of somewhere that they never thought that they could go. And exactly as Lizzie said, having those, you get the fulfillment from having those ongoing, really intimate relationships with your clients. And nothing beats that. That's what gets us all up in the morning. That's why we do what we do, because we want to make that real positive impact on people's lives. It's not just a business that's about making profit. It's so much more than that. It absolutely stretches and challenges your comfort zone and your strengths, but it's so worthwhile and fulfilling in every single way. I feel like I've grown so much just as a person, let alone a business person, since I launched my business.
You said something there, just you rely on your own self to do it. And actually, for me, that's probably one of the biggest benefits of having your own kind of franchise business, is that you know how much effort you're willing to put in, you know how much time you can put in, you know what you're capable of, and it gives you the autonomy to go and do that.
I agree with you, but I also think that community that we have, because we're on our own, but we're not on our own, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, I mean, you girls train together, right? But I don't suppose you trained and then don't speak to each other anymore.
We speak every day.
We do, and that's for all of our training group, actually.
Yeah. Helping each other or just chatting with each other. And we also run kind of maybe events or courses together, because we're each other's support network, and we'll shop for each other too and things like that. So it's fun. It's really nice. It's such a lovely group of people.
And there's such a wealth of experience within all of the consultants that we have within the organisation, and every time we speak to a different consultant, we learn something new. So that ongoing learning is always there, and the value then that we can sort of deliver to our clients is always built upon. It's really, I mean, I knew that I would be running a business by myself, but I never expected to feel as part of something bigger and greater than I do.
Well, that's good. That makes me so happy.